Hello from New York City, I'm Nadia, I'm a journalist, I love doing interviews on the run, and it is almost time for the New York City Marathon, so I thought that I would go and catch up with Mike Sala. He is a father, a physical therapist, and he is also running his first ever New York City Marathon. And he invented this really cool bag called Solepack, so he lives on Staten Island, so let's go! Bridge where the marathon starts, so a lot of us will be taking this ferry to get to Staten Island. Hello!
How are you? Oh, good morning.
Yay, Staten Island!
Welcome to Staten Island. I love the shirt. You got the Woo shirt.
Tang represent. Ready to go for a run?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Let's do it.
This is our main thoroughway here, right on to Bay Street.
So this is where the ferry is. You come straight off.
Yes.
This is
like the downtown corridor, they call it now, that they're trying to redo from here all the way up to Rosebank. This is from St. George, the historic, traditional area. Going all the way down to Rosebank is what they want to try to redo over the next few years. That's where they filmed a few Woo videos down there. Film Smash up there, if you ever remember that show.
Smash, yeah.
Great St. George Theater down there.
You've made it your home. You have your family here.
Yes.
What do you like about living here?
I like, it's a little bit, it's still New York City, They're like one bridge or one ferry away from like the greatest city on the planet there, so, it's easy access. I just love it. A little mix of everything down here.
And there's some great running paths as well.
I like staying by the coast. I'm a coastal guy.
Yeah.
I don't listen to music. I just like being by the water, hearing the waves crash and whatnot. Such a diversity from culture to, land environment. We made it up to Victory here. So if you want to...
Victory Boulevard. I wanted to do a kind of rundown of Wu-Tang places, but I realized also a lot of it is gone.
Yeah, there's lots, there's the history is definitely here and remains, but a lot of places have been, folks have moved on, but there's still stores. I think they keep the theme of the black and yellow.
They do? So this is where Wu-Tang the store used to be, and then RZA's sister had a nail salon or something.
You know more history than me,
Wait, is that it?
Yeah, here we go. These are the areas where the structure is. I'm not a historian on it, but I remember it's up on these few blocks right here. Yeah, but we had people passing around like mixtapes back in the day, like, this is the new Woo banging joint, so it's great, just have cassette tapes being passed around with like
cassette tapes. Remember those?
It's like I was passing around like Stretch and Bob tapes, me and my friends bumping it, and someone just passing around, like guys around from Staples and passing around the Woo joints. It's like, So you're running your first New York City Marathon? Yes.
It's your first marathon?
Yes, first.
It's amazing to hear that.
I've been cheering my brother-in-law on for the last, he's done 22 straight New York City marathons.
22!
He's pretty much, him and my family, my in-laws are...
Give you all the tips.
The foundation, yeah, right. Of running it. They got us just striving to run.
Is that...
My sister-in-law, they try an Ironman, and me and my wife and my other sister always ran, so...
so it's a family thing.
All together, yeah.
Okay.
4 of us, In memory, my father-in-law just recently passed.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Of course. Thank you.
You are a physical therapist, so what does it do? I imagine it has quite a synergistic relationship with your work and your play of being able to run and know what you're talking about as a physical therapist.
Yeah, I better know what I'm talking about, right?
Does everybody ask you for tips and advice?
You gotta level up, as they say.
On what to do with their injuries or things?
Yeah, definitely. It's one hand feeds the next. It's always about feeding off one positive energy aspect of your life that feeds into the other, and it's through all things of my life. That's what I try to do, just build and create, stay positive.
Oh, but it's a nice view.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, there's inspiration to see the Verrazano. But they're developing this whole area.
Yes.
Apparently, Staten Island is on the up and up.
I hope so. I've been thinking that for the last 20-something years.
Yeah.
Slow process.
You're
yeah.
excited about what's happening?
Yes and no. I just hope it's done correctly with, providing the right amount of jobs, and the school systems are just taken care of at the same time.
There's a lot of construction here.
There's our David folks over there.
Oh, hey, David! What does running bring to you? What does it give to you that helps you in the rest of your life? You're a dad.
Yeah, right. So there you go. Stress relief automatic. That just gives you that peace of mind to think, that your time away from everything. I think for me, it's always about the longer I run, the more I just engaged in that falling into the rhythm, into the zone. That's when I think I really more so fell in love with the running part, is just going at my pace and just going long distances and just getting lost in the run.
Yeah.
The business, as business takes off, life gets more complicated. You just you need more de-stressors.
That you invented something that is so cool.
Oh, thank you.
Solepack, aka Solepack Mike.
Just created out of my lives and travels out of Staten Island to the city as a commuter. I just always needed a better way to, travel with my sneakers and my kicks. And there was nothing around, so I just started cutting up bags, and little by little I invented a product that wasn't out there. And just the whole culture and, a brand was sprouted out there with the love that everyone shows towards it, and just took off,
So you put your shoes on the outside of your bag, your backpack, so that it doesn't ruin them.
Yes, there's more
Genius
space.
idea!
More space for your travel.
It's supposed to be fall, but we're sweating like it's summer. You're running it with your wife.
Yes.
Do you keep each other? It's four of you that are running together.
Yes.
How do you keep each other accountable? What does it do to run with
Sure,
family?
definitely. It's a very uplifting and motivational thing at the same time. We always push each other. Someone's having a bad day, we lift each other up. And, we're all having bad days. We all lament together. But, we hope to rise together too on November 6th, right?
And you're doing it for charity as well,
Yeah,
right?
my wife's school, Linda's, my daughter's school, PS3. We're doing it for arts and music program, just to, those people have to get paid. Otherwise, they don't, they're not allowed. They're not going to be. Those programs won't be viable in their school anymore.
And don't you find though, because I also, my first New York City, I was fundraising. It's harder, almost harder than the training itself.
That's what I said. One of my posts, I was like, oh my goodness. I thought, it'd be a little easier, you just blast it out there, all right. But, everyone has their realities. And
it's a really great thing to do it for a cause.
Definitely. That's one thing I always take with me when I run you ask me as a physical therapist is, I work with a lot of people that just really fight to take one step. And I always remember that when I get tired, or I'm like, a lot of this, just for the simple fact that I have the ability to move, and it's a blessing right there. It's worth any fatigue or pushing, so I'm always
it's a privilege to run.
Yeah, right.
It's free, the ferry, so it's the best kept secret that if friends come to town and they want to see the Statue of Liberty,
that's right,
you take them on the ferry.
Expensive tour is just jump on that ferry. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Get them stairs, right? There you go. Get a nice view. It just captures everything from Staten Island. The old, the new,
Stapleton.
certain arts, our bridge.
It's where Tang is from. Well, a couple of the members. Oh, and there's also
old money in the hills up there.
Oh wow, like some mansions up there.
Get these stories of the Cunard shipping line. This used to be like a seafaring town. So business always conducted by the water.
Yeah.
So you had like the main spot here in Stapleton area, then another one down in Port Richmond down there, and that's where a lot of business took place.
Okay.
Communities formed, and I think they're just trying to revitalize that.
Nice.
The new buildings.
New and old. Isn't that New York though, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, New York is based on it.
I remember when certain parts of Brooklyn are like this, back in the day.
Yeah. Thank you so much for running with me, and
Thanks for having me.
enjoy New York City. It's going to be an amazing run. I know we're standing by an ambulance. It's not a good omen. Not a good omen, but you're going to have an amazing time. I look forward to seeing you out on the course.
Of course.